here's the beautiful fall day I have. It kind of looked like snow right there, but it's rain. We were just thinking about going to the store and torrential rainfall happening here. Nice gray skies. Just figured I'd show you my beautiful Michigan morning that I woke up to. There's some color in the trees though over there. Yeah. So, gonna stick indoors for a little bit because my older dog Lindy gets scared of the rain. So, yeah, here we are. Just gonna enjoy it, and I'll get back with you guys later. And there's Miss Lindy. You're not thrilled with the rain, are you, old girl, huh? Hi, Abby. Don't be a jerk and step on Lindy. Abby's our younger puppy, if you don't remember. Oh, hi, Abby. Hi. Hi. Yeah. And there's old Miss Lindy. Just content to kind of sit around, and I know how you feel, old girl. Yeah, it sucks getting old, don't it, huh? Oh, hi, Abby. Look where we are, guys. Going to get that happiness in a cup, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Wish us luck. And we have success. Happiness in a cup, also known as hot caramel apple cider. Seriously, if you have a Bigby's anywhere near you, try this. You will not regret it, and you can thank me later. Hey guys, it's Heather, the Crochet Witch. Welcome to Vlogtober, day 13. Lucky number 13. Hopefully you guys had a good Monday. I know Mondays aren't usually the best days for people, but they're part of my weekend, so they're usually pretty good for me. I woke up to a beautiful storm rolling in, and I love storms. They are my favorite thing. I feel so bad because our dog Lindy does not love them. They never used to bother her, like storms, loud noises, fireworks. She never cared. And now she's actually a lot more deaf than she used to be. But in the last couple years, it's became like an issue with her. Like for the 4th of July, we have to, at least one of us has to stay home with her, or we have to get a babysitter. She will freak out like bad. They hang out, like her and Abby hang out in the living room where one of my yarn shelves are, and David likes to joke that if we don't stay home with her, I'm going to come home to a room full of unraveled yarn, and he's probably not wrong. So I feel bad, but I mean, when I'm home with her, she's okay, unless it's like a raging storm, and then she's trembly, and she likes to hide under my feet, like at my desk or whatever, or have me sit on the couch by her, and she's trembly, but like she's scared, but she's okay if one of us is with her. So today it was rain, but it wasn't thunder and all that, and she wasn't bad at all. She really doesn't mind the actual rain as much as the storms. So, however, Heather loves the storms. I was so happy to be off today so I could like listen to the rain and watch the rain, and we still have the air conditioner in near my desk. Like, it's not on, but it's still in the window for the moment, and you can hear the rain coming down on it, and I love that sound. I love everything like that. But yeah, I mean, David worked, and Damon and I went grocery shopping and we did like a poke run, poke hunting. We call it a poke run. So if we just like drive downtown real quick and try to find some Pokemon. So we did that, and then we watched some YouTube videos, and I'm gonna make this quick because David's tired and wants to go to bed, and we're gonna watch something scary, or like he counts Criminal Minds as part of my 31 days of Halloween, because it most often deals with like serial killers and gruesomeness and such. It's not something I would like if I was on my own watching stuff. I wouldn't count that per se, but I guess I'll let it slide. Yeah. Pretty soon he's gonna be switching back to nights. That's gonna be wonderful for me anyway. He likes being on nights, and I love having him on nights because like I get off work around, I don't know, around midnight or 1, sometimes 2 if it's been a bad night, like a real bad night. And like the problem is when I get home, if he's off at 10 or 11, he's pretty much ready, like ready to go to bed as soon as I walk in the door. And I'm like, no, like right now I have a video to do when I get home, but also like I'm like, no, I need to make some dinner. I need to relax, you know, and spend a little bit of time unwinding. I don't know, some people can go right to bed, like come home from work and just, but even if I am dead tired, I can't do that. I don't know. I've never been able to do that. But anywho, I'm gonna make this quick. Update on my boss's order for a pocketed scarf. It's done. Ends are sewn in. This is it halved. It is, I did not end up putting like a border on it. I think that the straight edges, mostly straight edges anyway, look really good on their own, personally. And it's a pretty good width. If you put it around your neck once, it still kind of doubles over. So it's, to me, like a really great width for a scarf. And the lady that I'm making this for is just a tad bit taller than me. So it's really hard to stand up the way I have the camera, like, because there's almost no room between me and Frankie even, so you won't be able to see the length of it even if I stood up. Plus I'm in my pajama pants, and yeah, if I insert a picture of me, I'll probably still be in my pajama pants. Please don't judge me. But I probably will have other models, and I will whew, gross hair. I will insert a picture here of the finished product. And what I did was, like, here's the back side. So I just did straight corner to corner all the way. I did like increased up to 9, and then I just kept it going straight. I increased one side and not the other for however long this ended up being. And for the pockets, I was debating between the corner to corner, like a square of it, just sew that on, or make like a double crochet, like with a pattern, or like ribbing around the top of it. And then what I decided to do was, it's corner to corner and it's sewn on with like just a whip stitch or whatever around here. I'm terrible at sewing, but I stopped here and increased it up to here, so the pocket is actually like when your hand goes in it like that. So that's a really bad representation, but again, the pictures that I showed, hopefully I inserted them properly, will show you how they actually went. But it's a good length, and it fits me. It's just a tad bit long. Like I can, if my arms are all the way out, they fit in it. So she's just a tad bit taller than me. I think it would be a good fit. It's nice and warm. And this Soft and Sleek Hobby Lobby yarn is divine. I did not love that second ball I had all the yarn bar from, so I ended up using, I got into a third ball of it today, but I only used like maybe half of that ball. So I still have like 6.5 balls left to do something with of this exact color. But where was I going with that? But I learned my lesson. I didn't, like, I briefly went in and tried to pull the center, and when it was looking like it was not coming out very easily, I just unwound the whole thing from the outside and wound it into a ball so it was easier to work with. Ended that right there. So yeah, so this is done. It's another sale, yay. And yeah, I think except for Baby Yoda, which, by the way, Kathleen, do not feel sorry for mentioning Baby Yoda, because honestly, A, he's an order, and B, I actually, one day when I do get him done, if I don't like absolutely hate the finished product, would like one for myself. So I do have to get on making him, because I think it will be worth it in the end, just because I'm scared and intimidated by the face and don't want to do it. I do need to do it. But aside from Baby Yoda, that was my last commission for the moment. Still did not put any egg bags or shawls or anything in my Etsy store this weekend. Hopefully by next weekend. It's so hard to do it during the week when we all work, and like David was gonna, he used to be a photographer. He still does it, but his arm bothers him right now, so he doesn't at this moment. But he definitely knows all about photography and stuff, so he's supposed to be taking pictures for me, but it's really hard to do when we're all working. So hopefully on the weekend we'll get more done and more pictures done, and we'll put them up in the shop. Trying to keep this quick, and we're already at 9 minutes. We're gonna go to homemade Hubby Advent Calendar, which was me not having enough money to purchase a Halloween Advent Calendar in advance and really wanting to do it. So David had went out through the year and went to local stores or online, but I haven't seen any evidence yet that it was been online, so I'm guessing he just went to the stores and purchased yarn and brought them home and wrapped them all. And once they were wrapped, and a total mystery still to everyone, Damon went through and at random numbered them. So I guess it was a collaboration, but and then I'm opening them up for you guys. So, and then anytime you guys think I should use it in a certain project or do something specific with it, ideas are welcome down below. I do need to make another hat for October for Christie's year-long hat make-along, because Frankie needs to model something new. But we're gonna open this, and then we're gonna do our Halloween trivia fact of the day. Ooh, I think I accidentally ripped it. I know what this is. You guys know what this is? This, my lovelies, is Lion Brand Landscape. This is my favorite yarn ever. And actually, this is okay, this is in the colorway Apple Orchard, which I should have known without looking. I made my first virus blanket ever. I made out of this, and I'm very proud of that blanket, so if I can find the picture, I am going to insert it here. If not, I will eventually find it, because I am going to do an episode of just like blankets that I've made, since I'm super into making blankets. My Crochet Witches blankets through the years video homage, I guess. Anywho, if you have never worked with Lion Brand Landscapes, it is this beautiful, soft, roving yarn. Roving yarn is my favorite, actually. And I feel like I'm moving around a lot, and I'm at an awkward angle tonight. Sorry. This is a size 4, 100% acrylic. Suggested needle size is a 6mm, which is a 10, and suggested hook size is a K, which is a 10.5, or a 6.5mm. Where was this made? Made in Turkey. I've already said the colorway is Apple Orchard, and this one is 3.5 ounces, which is 100 grams, which is 147 yards, which is 134 meters. I think, except for some solid colors, that I have pretty much every colorway of this. Since I used so much in my blanket, I think I had like 1 and a partial skein left of this, so this color is definitely welcome. And I love these colors. And I love landscape, and perhaps it will be like when I had just the partial, or the 1 in the partial, I was going to make a dragon egg bag with it. But I'm kind of thinking maybe a hat, now that I will have definitely have enough. Because depending on the hat, it takes more than 1 of these. Like some people, I've never made a divine hat, but some people were saying they can't make it without 2 of, like 1 and a partial of these. My go-to hat is usually the Stormy Waters hat, and I can make that with 1, with just a little tiny bit of leftover. So that it does make a full hat, depending on which hat you make. And it'll probably be a hat. And you know what? Maybe this will be the hat I was talking about for October. Oh, it can't be, because I said I would wait. I'd wait and do a picture of everything. This will be maybe November's hat then. For her make-along. Which, by the way, if you are not familiar with Christy or her make-along, she is on YouTube as Crochet Creations by Christy. And she has a Facebook page, I believe the exact same name. And she's a wonderful lady. She's, I'm happy to say she's a friend of mine that I have made here on YouTube. And you should go check her out for sure. And when I get around to putting links in, I will link you to her channel and her Facebook group. She's got a yearly make-along for hats. She runs all sorts of make-alongs right now. Like, not just right now, but like all year round. She's like the make-along queen. But yeah, so well done, David. Very, very pretty, and definitely my favorite yarn ever. So let's see, that took us to 15 minutes. I don't know why I'm updating you, because it's not going to be that when I add the video clips anyway, but I've babbled on for 15 minutes. Let's see. Okay. For today's Halloween trivia, I'm going to keep it simple and short, and it is actually a question. Candy corn has not always been named candy corn. Do you know the name that it was first called? The answer is chicken feed. I haven't, I don't know any other details about that. But, yeah, I've seen that several places that is the answer. Is chicken feed. Because it's corn, get it? Since it was a short one, I found a book of Halloween jokes, and I will add that a joke that I remember reading. I left it at the store. I didn't buy it. I probably should have. Maybe I will go back for it. But one of the jokes, that they're all like just corny dad jokes, which I love, so I don't know why I left it. But what did the farmer have in his... Wait, what was the farmer growing next to his corn and pumpkins? Beats me. Yeah, that's awful. Sorry. Maybe I won't go back for that book. Anyway, guys, I am going to cut it off here, and I hope you guys are having a good week so far. I'm back to work tomorrow. Yay. Like 11 or 12 more days to my vacation. Yay. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I love you, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.